The Fiskars splitting axes have a very good name, but they also make excellent tree axes. This one, I've had it for over 10 years, has been very good to me. It's dependable, it doesn't break, it's easy to sharpen, and it's very effective. The difference between a chopping axe and a splitting axe is pretty straightforward. A splitting axe splits the wood following the grain of the wood. A chopping axe chops into the wood across the grain of the wood. Chopping axes are also called forest axes, tree axes, or as Fiskars call them, universal axes. So today I'll be reviewing my Fiskars tree axe, 72 centimeters long, and I can tell you beforehand that it's going to be a very positive review because I love it. Also, I will be felling a tree to demonstrate how effective it is, and I will take off the limbs of the tree. And at the end of the video I will show you my very simple but effective way to sharpen this and any other axe. The way Fiskars builds axes is very good. They have this integrated fiber shaft and excellent axe heads. However, that build quality can be applied to any size and any weight axe. So which one should you get? For many households that split their own wood, I think it would make sense to have the largest splitting axe that fits your stature, combined with a smaller chopping axe. So not this one, but a smaller one like the X7 or the X10. You see, the only advantage to having a big axe, a big chopping axe like this one, is that it can also fell trees in addition to your other chores that you do with a chopping axe. But how often do you fell a tree? Probably never. The downside of a larger chopping axe like this one is that a single-handed operation is either impossible or just downright awkward. If you chop your own wood and you live on a large forested terrain, two axes isn't gonna cut it, you need a quiver. Now, if splitting wood is something that you almost never do, it would kind of make sense to get a large universal axe like this one. This one used to be called the X21. Fiskars still have in and out of their range a large chopping axe, but they are getting a bit harder to find. So what you then would have is a chopping axe for all your chopping work, but it would still be pretty much okay for splitting wood. I've split my own wood using this axe for years and it's always worked very well for me. If you're taking an axe out camping, just go for a really small one. The X5 feels awkward in my hands, but the X7 seems like an excellent option. Don't get this one by Mora. Also, Fiskars have a new series that have a wooden shaft. They look awesome. They're double the price as their normal series, but probably also very good. I want the tree to fall in the same direction as the two other trees, that way. So I'm going to start by cutting out a wedge on the side where I want it to fall to. So if I stand like this may seem like a logical approach. What happens is I miss the limb and the axe lands right in my foot over there. So what you do is either straddle the tree Why? Chop it like this, or what people do sometimes, stand on one side of the tree, chop on the other side of the tree. Both work fine, and I find that it's as easy to chop your limb from the top of the tree to the foot as it is chopping from the foot to the top. So that wraps it up. Fiskars axes, great products. Bye, see you later, and don't forget to subscribe. Papa Hiker.